you start seeing life that way, trust me, your life is going to be different. I stand up, I fall down, I cry. Am I going to kill myself because I fell down? Have you thought of that before? Are you telling me that God does not know the future? I want your life to change after you watch this video. That's what I'm here for. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ojumi, and if you're not new, welcome back. If you watched my last video, I talked about what type of content I'm going to be making on my channel now, but I don't see myself doing like a proper makeup video on YouTube yet. So I'm still like focusing on my TikTok, my YouTube shorts, my Instagram for now. So like if you want any makeup content, you can just go to my YouTube shorts. I'm going to be having everything that I'm posting on TikTok and Instagram here on my YouTube shorts. So like I'm not really going to be doing the makeup video for now, but soon I'm going to start. So first of all, can we appreciate this makeup? I'm even going to be giving you guys a story about this makeup before I even start. I did this makeup by like, let's say 2 p.m. Let's say I finished by 3, right? And trust NEPA, let's say they took it like 3:20 and the time is like 8 o'clock. I literally slept and I woke up because I wanted to use the light to film this video. This is what I faced. But what I'm trying to say is the makeup literally still looks like I just did it. Anyways, before I start, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and yeah, let's get into the video. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, this video is going to be one of my first ever videos like this, and I'm so excited to talk on this basically, because most times I'm not actually in this mood. When I enter this mood, I'm always very serious. First of all, let me start by saying this: if you watch this video, you want to be happy, okay? Now let me now start. What do I mean by happiness? When I talk about happy, you know, some people will be like, what do I mean, right? This is not even happy. Like the type of happiness I'm talking about is, you know, this feeling when you see someone and then you just know that this person is always happy. Like, though there are times when people can act like they're happy, they're literally always smiling and always, that one is a different case. I'm talking about people that are always genuinely happy, you know, and they are never like sad, or they will never say that they are depressed, you know, things don't get to them. This is what I'm trying to say. You know, I want you to watch this video and I want your mindset to change. For instance, maybe you are this type of person that, you know, little things make you feel down, or I really don't like it when I see people feeling down, because like if you ask my friend, like I'm literally like the biggest advisor. Like if I advise you, you think about your life and you'll be like, this is like, I want you to watch this video and I want your life to change after you watch this video. That's what I'm here for, okay? So basically, what I mean by happiness is, you know, genuine happiness. Like what I mean by genuine happiness does not mean you are always happy, because I'll call it composure. Okay, let me just say composure. How to always have composure. How to always have 100% composure. Like you are not moved. You're not moved. So bad things can happen to you, you know, anything can happen to you, good things can happen to you, but you're always having composure. Like nobody will know what the fuck is wrong with you. Okay, now let me put it this way. Let me start by saying this, right? I want you to know that there is nobody on this planet, there is nobody that is supposed to be happy 100%. Like there is nobody that is meant to be happy. Like, so if you say that you don't need this video because you're always happy, you're always genuinely happy, that's a fucking lie, because you are lying to yourself. There are times where you think about some situations in your life and then you feel sad, or you feel down, or probably when you are doing something and then something goes wrong, then you feel like, am I even doing the right thing, right? Yes, you have to know that this is a normal feeling, right? There is nobody, no matter how rich you are, and also don't even think that when you are rich, or when you have millions of naira and pounds, you are going to automatically become happy. It's even worse. Let me even give you this scenario, right? Sometimes you see you know, people commit suicide in Nigeria. They go to the Third Milan Bridge. Some people even drive there and literally jump into the water. You know, some people will be like, why you committing suicide? You are rich, you have a car. I want you guys to understand that everybody, no matter how rich you are, everybody has a soul, right? Everybody's soul is literally the same thing. I don't want to go into that one right now, but maybe that will be for another video, right? I want you to understand that, okay, no matter how rich you are, no matter who you are, you are bound to feel depressed. Okay, you are, no matter, like, you guys, like, you are bound to feel depressed. So now, these things I'm going to be mentioning here, these are things you're probably doing wrong. You're probably not putting into consideration, or you're probably not doing right. Do you get, like, I don't even want to say to you. Number one, you are not documenting or remembering the things that you actually did to even get to that point that you are right now. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Sometimes some things can happen in your life. You're going to feel so happy, you celebrate, you go out to your friends, and all of a sudden, that same thing that you went to celebrate, something goes wrong in that thing, and then you feel depressed. You are forgetting the time when you went to celebrate about that same thing. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Okay, what I'm trying to say is, you are not taking yourself seriously. If you take yourself seriously, anytime you achieve something, anytime you do something, that probably like succeeds, right? You are going to see this thing, you're going to celebrate yourself for it, like genuinely celebrate yourself for it. And one thing that people don't do, this, I'm even jumping, but one thing I noticed that people don't do is, whenever you are doing anything, no matter how easy that thing may look, always have it in mind that that thing is going to go wrong. I don't know if I just broke your heart, but this is going to change your whole mindset. Let me tell you something. Let me give you an example. I want to film this video. I already had it in mind that they're going to take the lights. That's why when they took the lights, I did not feel it. Like, in life, I don't know, I would get into emotional. In life, there's nothing is sure. So I saw this thing somewhere recently. The only thing sure about life is death. So, like, do you get? So, like, anything you want to do, let's say I want to stand up from this chair. I already have it in mind that I can fall down. My friend, sometimes when I'm saying something beside her, she's going to be like, "Oh, Jimmy, why are you saying something like that?" But because I'm real. You have to be real to enjoy life. Let me tell you something. In life, you have to understand that anything can go wrong. When you know that anything can go wrong, when you have this feeling that anything, my conclusion was, always have it at the back of your mind. So I'm not saying you should put it on your mind. This is why we say at the back of your mind. Put it at the back of your mind. There's something going to happen. So that when the thing happens, I'm not saying you should think, I don't know. I feel like when you're watching this video, you're going to understand what I'm trying to say. Have it at the back of your mind that something can happen. If nothing happens, it's not going to leave the back of your mind, because it was at the back of your mind. It was not in your mind. It was not on your mind. If something happens, it's going to come back from the back of your mind to inside your mind, and an existing memory is not going to affect you because it already existed. Like, are you getting what I'm saying? So another thing that I want to say is, you have to see life as, life can never be in a straight line, no matter how successful you can be. Do you see, there's one thing I actually thought of recently, and I thought of something. I was like, if you are having fun in life, your life is going smooth, and you don't have any problem, just know that you are in trouble, because that your problem is even going to be the biggest. You get? So, like, don't ever think that your life is going to be in a straight line. So anytime something happens, just take a deep breath. That's how you should see life. When something happens, something does not go your way, or something, probably I'm filming my video, I have so many videos on my phone, and I already have it at the back of my mind that one day I'm going to be walking and someone is going to steal my phone. If I'm walking one day and someone steals my phone, how do you think I'm going to feel? I'm not going to be surprised. That's the thing about life. When something doesn't surprise you, you won't be as moved as when you are surprised. Now, this is now deep, because it's now like, okay, now that they have stolen my phone and I'm not surprised, what is next? Do you get what is next? After they're storing my phone, what is next? I actually needed the video, so what am I going to use that? I want to store my phone. Now, you now have to take a deep breath and understand that whatever happened in life was already meant to happen. Like, I want to make a separate video about this line that I don't know. I came up with this thing by myself. I thought about this whole thing by myself. I pictured the whole thing. I already calculated. Like when I leave, see, we are living our lives. God put us in this on this earth to live, to have fun. Are you telling me that God does not know the future? Are you telling me that God has not planned the future? God knows the beginning, God knows the end, God knows the past, God knows the present. Meaning the future already exists. Wait, have you thought of that before? The future already exists, the present already exists, everything already exists. So whatever happens to you was already supposed to happen. When you start seeing life that way, trust me, your life is going to be different. I stand up, I fall down, I cry. Am I going to kill myself because I fell down? What is going to be at the back of my mind? I was supposed to fall down. In my lifetime, it was already written that I'm going to fall down today by 8:30 p.m. I'm going to continue my life. And one thing I always think about is, because I've fallen down, something better is going to happen to me. And that's the truth. And it always happens. I've seen it. I've seen it happen in my front. See, this video wasn't supposed to be this long. I have other points, but I think I'm going to stop here for now. I want to focus on this thing. Let me tell you something about life, right? Any failure in life is a win, is a success for you, because if let's put it this way, right? I want to do something and that thing does not go well because I use plan A and it didn't work. Obviously, when I'm doing it the second time, I won't use plan A because I already know plan A will not work. So I'll use plan B, and guess what? Plan B is going to work and even be better. That's the thing about life that people don't understand. Whenever you are doing anything and you fail, I'm not saying you should not put your efforts. Whenever you're doing anything, always put your best efforts. And that's even another point I want to give you. But let me use that point after this point, right? When you do something and it doesn't go right, see it as a win, because when you do that same thing, you won't use that same method. You can't do the same thing and expect different results. You're not going to use that same method, you're going to use another method, and trust me, it's very, very possible that the second method you use is going to. So this now goes back to the fact that whenever anything does not go your way, you need to see it as it was already supposed to happen. If it did not happen, you will not get what is in front. Are you seeing what I'm saying? And the last point I wanted to give, because I don't want this video to be this long, the last point I was about to say is, you have to always put in your best. That's just the thing. If you always put in your best, trust me, you will never be sad. But there are two conditions. You have to already know this thing I said before this one. If you already knew that one, you always put in your best, because if you try your best and you get a result, whenever you get that result, if it is good or bad, you will never be sad. It is not possible. You see what I'm saying? If you put your best, you will never be sad. That is why my mom told me this thing one time. She was like, always do your best, because it's always worse when you knew that you could have done better. Like, are you guys seeing? Like, I didn't want this video to be this long, but this video is going to end here because I had other things to say, which is why I'm going to say it in another video. But I just want you guys to know that in life there are like rules. There are rules to follow. When you follow these rules, trust me, like, you are going to do things, you're going to be smiling. See, there's some things that sometimes when some things happen, I'll just smile. My friend will be like, "But you're not always taking things serious." And I feel like life is not serious. I don't know if I'm weird, but I don't take life serious, because life is not real. Like, Let me say one more thing before I end this video, because this one last point. You have to know that you are the only one that exists in this life. Life is one. Life is you. Life is you. Why? Because you cannot see through other people's, you can't see through anybody's. See, let me put it this way. You can't see through any other person's vision of life. Life is a singular thing. So you are the one, you are the only one in this life. Are you getting it? If you start realizing you're the only one in this life, the things, these decisions you're going to make, you're going to be more, more conscious with the decisions you make, and you're going to be more happy and more free. I just hope this video was enlightening, because I didn't want to actually talk too much, but I just hope I changed someone's mind. I don't like it when I hear that someone is feeling sad, or someone is, sometimes the person will be so beautiful and the person will be so rich, and then the person is saying, oh, like you need to start seeing life like this, like life is. So thank you guys for watching this video. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like just subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you in my next video.